Good day, welcome back. In our last class, we talk about key C, that is C major. Remember, we start with key signatures, so that key signatures are collections of accidentals, sharp, flats, which are the accidentals natural. So a collection of accidentals that help us to establish where our tonic is, where the origin, the do for that song, for that music piece is. That's what key signatures are. And we did that of C. We established that of C. The layman, let me remind us again, for us saying key C, if we say key C, it means key C, the do is on key C. If a song is said to be on key C, it means the do is on key C. Now, let me just, so that it can help our music singing. It means that this note here, which is this one I just pointed, is do. Okay. The next one to it, which is D, that is what you have here, is re. And this one now is mi, fa, so, la, si, do. That is a simple thing, but we are not using our do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do for now. Okay, we are talking about using the alphabet name. Now remember that in the keyboard I showed us the other time, I told that from C to D there is a note. Does that mean C to D is a full tone? From C to D is a tone, a full tone. A full tone is a tone here. Now, from D to E, remember again, I told you, is a full tone because there is a black key between D and E, if you remember. But between E and F, there is no black key. There is no black key. So it's a semitone. There is no notes in between them. Not just black, there is no notes in between them. That means that this space is a semitone. Now, between our F and our G, from our F to our G, there is a note in between. A note, one note. So it means we also have there a tone. Between our G and A, there's a note, is a tone. Between our A and B, there's a note, is a tone. But between B and C, there is no tone, so there is no note, it's a semitone. So you observe something, that for an octave, for a scale, we have 2 tones, followed by a semitone, then 3 tones, and a semitones. So 2 tones, 3 semitones, that's it. We have 5 tones in all, and 2 semitones in a tone. So the arrangement is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. It makes sense, I believe. Tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Now, what I've just shown us now will guide us, will help us by the time we are constructing the next scale we want to construct. Let's say that is when our do is not on key C, is not on C. If our do is another alphabet altogether, if our do is another alphabet altogether, how do we construct our scale? So from there, I go now to another key. Remember, you can be asked to draw the key, that key we have up there, key C. No, so let me now focus on key G. Key G. Okay, for key G, remember it means that our first note, our tonic, which our do, we start on that line G. Remember the second line for treble clef is G. Is G. So look at it. So the first note you can see The first note, look at it, is G, followed by A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Remember. Now, remember that for a scale, for an octave, when we are doing it, in terms of tone, remember I say is tone, semitone, tone, semitone. Now, let's now do this. There are another way of constructing our G major, but I will not go through that route at all. When we just have to carry the lower tetrachord, move it up to become the upper tetrachord, but I won't go through that route. So I'm not going through that route. Okay, so look at our G is our first note. So we have our G, followed by our A, followed by B, followed by C, D, E, F, and G. Now, remember that between G and A is a tone. If you remember? Yes. Between G and A is a tone, so we are covered. Between A and B is a tone. If you remember, we are covered. Now, between B and C, if you remember also, is a semitone. There is no note between them, it's a semitone. Yes, remember now. I believe that. Okay, let's go. Now, between C and D, it's a note, it's a semitone. It's a tone rather, it's a tone. Between D and E, it's a tone. It's a tone. But between E and F, remember, is a semitone. Is what? A semitone. And because it's a semitone, but for us to make our scale, look at it, the distance between the sixth note and the seventh note must be what? A tone. It must be a tone. Between sixth and seventh notes of our key must be a tone. So since between E and F is a tone, is a semitone, we have to raise F. We have to raise F a bit to make it a semitone higher. Once it go a semitone higher, what happens? The distance between those keys now will now be a tone. So what do we do? Remember our sharp. Our sharp increases in notes by a semitone. So we apply a sharp here, a sharp here to that note. A sharp will be there. That is why you can see that here. You can see we have a sharp there. So that sharp is on key F. It's on F. F. So that's how we draw our key G. Our key G. That's how we draw the key G. We can't put the sharp on both. When you are drawing your key G, it's either the sharp is where we stated it here now. You can see where it is. It's either we put it here, or we put it on the note directly where we had it before here. That is, we sharpen the note here. Either of the two, but it depending on what you are asked to do, the two cannot be at all at the same time. You either use the key signature, put that sharp to show that E in this music, E, wherever you find E, that E is sharpened, except otherwise stated. Whenever you are otherwise stated by, maybe they will put a natural symbol or a flat symbol on that line and spaces of E. Otherwise, wherever you see F, I'm talking about F rather, sorry. Wherever you see F, that F will be sharpened. So that is key G. Okay, from G, so let's go to F. Let's go to key F. F in this case is flat. We use flat F. So that is G major. So we have considered three scales. We have considered C, scale of C. We have looked at scale of F, of G rather. Now let's look at scale of F. The scale of F, it means that our tonic, the first note will be what? On F. The first note will be on F. So look at, remember our mnemonic face, F, face. So our first space here is F. So this is our first note. Do, re, mi. This is re, mi, va, so, la, ti, do. That is it. So how do we draw it? We are not singing it. How do we draw? How do we construct this scale? This scale has been constructed, but I just show you how to construct it. Now, this is F. Remember, this is F. This is G. This is A, B, C, D, E, F. You get it now? Now, let's start. Between, remember, we talk about tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone for a major scale. For a major scale. So, between our F and G, is it a tone or a semitone? It's a tone. It's a tone. So we are covered. No problem. Let's proceed to G, between G and A. Between G and A, on F, we should have a tone. So, but is it a tone or a semitone? Yes, you are right. It's a tone. So we are covered. Now, between A and B, is it a tone or a semitone? Oh, no, it's not a semitone. It's a tone. A to B is a tone. But for our scale to be, it has to be a semitone. Tone, tone, semitone. So what do we do? That means we have to bring down B. We have to bring down B by a semitone. We have to bring down B by a semitone. So what do? We put a flat on B. Put a flat on B. That is the reason why we are seeing this flat that it is on line B, the middle B, the middle B. I hope that is clear. That is clear. Yes, we don't have to put the two you said that we flatten the B directly on the scale, or we use as key signature at the beginning of the music piece. So that is the reason. Now, between B and C, is it a tone or a semitone? Is a tone. C to D is a tone. D to E is a tone. But E to F is a semitone. So we are covered. So this is the construction of our F major, our F major. Now let's use this method we have gone through. Now there's one thing that I didn't tell you, which you need to note, that you have to indicate most of the time where the semitones are. And the semitones, you should know, are between the third and fourth notes and between the seventh and eighth notes. So most time we indicate that with a slaw. When you are drawing the scale, just indicate it with a slaw like this. Indicate it with a slaw like that. So that indicates that, okay, all other places we have full tones, but between these places you have a semitone. Semitone. That's one thing you should note, in addition to what we have said. Okay, all we have done so far concerns that of the treble. Let's try to see a space for me to draw that of the bass. Let's try that of the bass now. Okay, bass. Let's go. Let me start. Let me draw for C first. C for the bass. your 5 lines. Five lines. Okay, that are 5 lines. So let's draw our base clef. Okay, so for C, where's our C? Middle here, we have our C there. So our first note, C, followed by D, E, F, G, A, B, the space there, that is a ledger line. I have, so this is a scale of key C on the bass stave. That's a C, key C major, C major, key C major. Okay, let's go for key what now? Let's see. Construct key G, 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 G. Remember, for our bass, we said it is good boy, deserve favor always. It means the first line there is G. The first line there is G. That will be our first note. Our first note. Okay, so here, that's the first note, G, followed by this line. Now I'm using my bare hand. I'm not, so that's why it's a bit big. Okay, so that's followed by the space. The space is A. After G, A, followed by this line B, followed by the space C, followed by this line D, followed by this space E, followed by this line F, followed by this G, this space G. Now let's look at it. Remember, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. It means on our third and fourth key, we should have a semitone. And between our seventh and sixth notes, we should have a semitone. But is that it? Let's find out. From G to A, is it a semitone or a tone? It's a tone. So we are covered. From A to B, is this a tone or a semitone? Is a tone. We are covered. From B to C, is it a tone or a semitone? B, remember G, A, B, B to C, is it a semitone or B to C, a semitone or a tone? It's a semitone, you got it. So there is nothing to add. Now let's go to the fourth to fifth. From C to D, is it a tone or a semitone? It's a tone. Now from our D to our E, is it a tone or a semitone? It's a tone. You are right. Our E to F, is it a tone or a semitone? E to F, E to F is a semitone. Is a semitone. So what do we have to do? We are constructing key G. That means we have to raise that seventh note. We have to raise that seventh note. So we put a sharp there. So there will be a sharp here. Yeah, see, there will be a sharp in front of that F. There will be a sharp there. That give us a full tone. A full tone now. Okay? From E to F sharp is a tone. And from F sharp to G is a semitone. So we have our tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. That is it. So it means if you want to use key signature on our bass clavier, where is our flat supposed to be? Yes, we know, supposed to be on F. So that's on the line there, F there. So we sharpen all the notes on that line. And then every note, every E, every F rather there is now sharpened. So that is that. Okay, as an assignment, I wanted to draw the scale of F on the bass stave. The scale of F on the bass stave. God bless you. Remember, I didn't write this. You should know that what you have constructed here is G major. It's G major. G major. So have a wonderful time out there. God bless you. Bye.